For those of you that don't know me, my name is Scott Abbott. I'm your host today and the CEO of ProNexis, where our mission is to transform the customer experience in the home service sector. I want to go ahead and just give a big shout out to our sponsors. They're all listed on our website, and in between different sessions, we'll go ahead and help you guys connect with them individually through the arena and the lounge. And but they've been fantastic. They've helped support us in putting this together, and we thank them for their support. Most importantly, I want to give a shout out to Will and Ben. I think I got a text from Will at 4 a.m. You've probably all received emails from him or texts or calls to help get you connected on this event. He's been working hard, and I really appreciate the effort he's put in. In addition to that, we've had some great support from the community. We've had, I think, 36 people, all leaders in home services, that have agreed to speak on one of these panels and create some amazing content for you all. So thank you for your help and helping get the word out on this event. I got started in home services about 17 years ago as one of the founders of 5 Star Painting. And one thing that I learned is that there's an amazing amount of power in the community. I quickly got involved at the IFA, attended a lot of the events there. Lane and Brad put on amazing events called the Unconference and Sun Conference and Young Conference and all that stuff. And they've been fantastic. And that helped me connect with a lot of really influential people in franchising. One thing I noticed, though, as I was going to these events, is that there was nothing that was really specific for home services. And often I'd be at a table where 80% of the conversation was around site selection or things that just did not affect me and my business. So I felt like it was time to put together something like this that allowed anyone in the home services industry to connect and talk shop. And so what is wonderful is I think home services, our star is rising. There is a lot of attention on this industry for the very same reasons I got involved. And we've had a great run over the last several years. And so it's great to see how much success we've been experiencing, and I expect to continue to experience over the next several years. So let me just kind of go through how this conference is going to run today and tomorrow, and how each session will work. And I'll just kind of walk you through the actual app that you're using here. So you'll notice on the top, in the top right section, it says session, event, and people, and moderation, and so forth. If you click on session, that's where you can ask questions of anyone that's in that session. Okay, and so the feeds for chat for everyone that's here. You can, on the Q&A section, post any questions you would like for the moderator or the speakers to be asked of them at the right time. So the way the panels are going to work, we're going to take 30 minutes where we'll present the content through the moderator and the panelists. Then we'll take about 15 minutes of Q&A. You'll see that just to the right of Q&A, it says raised hands. And I really encourage you to do this if you're brave enough. If you raise your hand, the host can pull you on stage. We can all see you. You can ask a question as if we're real time in person. And then the moderator or the panelist will answer your question. So please use that to make this as real and as fun as possible. At the end of the questions, we're going to take about 15 minutes between each session in the lounge, which is on the very far left, or the arena. And how those work is the lounge I've designated as an area for all the moderators and panelists to host a table for 15 minutes. So if something came up during the panel that you thought was really interesting and you want to connect with an individual from that panel or the moderator, you can go to the lounge, click on the table where they're sitting. You can jump in, and then you can have a conversation with them, individual, one-on-one or three-on-one in that area. Okay, so please use that. In addition to that, at any given time during the session, there is the arena, and the arena is for really all our sponsors and networking to happen. You can go there at any point in time, see all the suppliers who are supporting the home services industry, connect with them individually, or anyone else in that in the arena. So think of it kind of as the sponsor area. Okay. Lastly, on the very top right, you'll see it says event. There's an event tab. That's if you've got questions for me or Will or Ben. You can go ahead and hit that and post your questions in there. They'll come to us, and we can try and support you in what may have come up. What else is kind of neat is in the arena, you'll notice at the very top, there's something that says speed networking. So if you feel like connecting with someone else randomly, one-on-one, it'll help you do that. Okay, so with the housekeeping out of the way, feel free to kind of peruse as we are preparing for our keynote. Cameron Harold. What I thought I would do is, you're welcome to read his bio officially. It's on the website, but I want to just speak to my experience with Cameron and why I chose him to be our keynote here at this event. I traveled up to BC about 10 years ago for a business conference that Cameron was speaking at. And after attending his 1-hour session, I just couldn't believe how well he understood the mindset of an entrepreneur, someone leading a brand, the challenges that we face. And I really felt like the content he was delivering was really spot on. And so he was so good, I decided to bring him to an event that I was organizing in Utah for an organization I belong to. And I had him come and speak there to about 150 business leaders. Every month we would put on these what we call learning events, and we poll all the attendees at the end to ask them, if the speaker was connecting with them and had good content. And Cameron came away as being the #1 rated speaker for years in that organization in Utah. And so I know that you're going to love the content he has, and I know that you'll also probably want to connect with him individually afterwards and ask him some questions. So once again, after we bring Cameron up on stage, and he'll do about 1 hour and 15 minutes or so of presentation on his topic, you can go to the lounge on the left-hand side at the end of the session. Cameron will be there, and you're welcome to go and connect with them individually for about 15 or 20 minutes after his session. Following that, for our agenda, we're going to have a lunch break, which unfortunately we can't eat together. We can do that individually, but during the lunch break, feel free to use the lounge or arena to connect individually. And then we'll get right into our panels we've got PR this afternoon, lead generation, and we've got marketplace partners that'll be speaking to us on those different disciplines. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and just jump off stage real quick, grab Cameron, bring him back on, and I look forward to seeing you in the next session.